Well, the big question we're asking, should the Bharat Ratna reflect popular sentiment in the country? It's been broadened now, but should it actually represent popular sentiment? Should people be involved in the process of selection? Well, joining me a little while ago, in fact, I interviewed him just a little while earlier on, the Sports Minister, Ajay Maken. Mr. Maken actually pushed this through the cabinet. I began by asking him the timing, and I asked him whether this was discussed by other ministers in the cabinet and whether it was only after his letter was received that there was this change which was announced.
Well, it was at the initiative of the Prime Minister finally that this decision is taken, and we sent the letter on 15th April to the Home Minister. Home Minister, with his favourable comments, sent it to the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister decided, and the notification came on 18th of November, dating 16th of November. So this notification came last month.
Mr. Maken, in terms of sports people, who else do you see fit for selection? Is it just Tendulkar and Dhyan Chand, and these are the two names that have done the rounds that people are essentially looking at, that you personally may be looking at?
Well, the final decision has to be taken by the Prime Minister. In my opinion, instantly the two names which come to my mind, they are obviously Major Dhyan Chand and Sachin Tendulkar. The hockey wizard, we have grown up reading his stories, and Sachin Tendulkar, we have grown up seeing him making runs. So I think both of them are contenders for this Bharat. There are others also in every sport. We have people who have excelled these sports. In chess, we've got Vishnathan Anand. In badminton, we've got Prakash Padukone. And there are so many in different sports, individual sports. And they all can be good contenders. But straight away, any two people who come to my mind, they are Major Dhyan Chand and Sachin Tendulkar, obviously.
Mr. Maken, do you believe that it's time that the selection of national awards reflected popular sentiment? And by that I mean a direct system of a public vote on shortlisted candidates.
Well, a national award, this is the highest civilian award in the country. And the highest civilian award in the country, elsewhere also, as much as I know, is something which is decided by the government of the day. And the government, as long as the government is an elected government, elected by the people through the democratic means, I think it looks into the sentiments of the people. Now, when people were asking why this scope was increased, I think this is a victory of democracy, because we are a responsive government. The Prime Minister perhaps agreed, or perhaps Prime Minister felt that people of the country, sports lovers of the country, their wishes also should be accommodated. And after independence, perhaps I think it is as a victory of democratic forces or democracy that Prime Minister came forward and took this decision. So as long as it is selected or elected or nominated by a popularly elected government, I think it takes care of everything.
But realistically, can any government have the courage to select someone like Anna Hazare, a social crusader all his life, who's captured the national imagination, but at this stage, quite obviously, there are huge issues between him and the government?
Well, if you look at the previous names who have been conferred with this award, many of them are from public field. And now, since this scope has been widened, now this scope says that anyone in any field of human endeavor, so in any field of human endeavor, anyone excels in these fields, so it can be anyone for that matter. So I am very happy because it can include sports persons. So there can be people from all different fields who can be considered, and let the popularly elected government, they elect or select whosoever they want to.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.